Did you know that there's a simple, affordable food, often found in your morning coffee, that can help slow and even reverse muscle loss after age 50? The truth is, after that age, we can lose up to 1% of muscle mass per year, and that number can double after age 70. The result? Less strength, more difficulty climbing stairs and getting out of bed, and a much higher risk of falls and fractures. But the good news is that you can take action before you reach that point, and the first step could be right on your plate. If you're over 50 and want to live with more energy, strength and independence, subscribe to the channel now. Every week we bring practical, science-based tips to help you age with health. Comment your age, 50, 60, 70. That helps us create even more targeted content for your stage of life. Now let's talk about the silent muscle loss affecting millions of people, and how such a common food could be your most powerful ally. Many people still think having muscle is just about looks, something tied to vanity or going to the gym. But after age 50, muscle mass becomes one of the key foundations of your health, mobility and independence. It's what keeps your posture upright, protects your bones from fractures, and helps you perform basic tasks like getting out of bed, climbing stairs, or even balancing while walking. When muscle starts to disappear, all of that gets harder and more dangerous, and the worst part is that many people don't notice until it's too late. The loss of strength with age has a name: sarcopenia. This medical condition affects nearly half of adults over 65 and progresses gradually, without warning. By the time you notice, you're already struggling with things that used to be easy: lifting a grocery bag, walking longer distances, or even keeping your balance. Sarcopenia steals your strength, and with it, your freedom. If you've been feeling weaker over time, don't assume it's just a normal part of aging. It's a clear warning from your body, and the best part is that you can take action and reverse it with practical, safe steps. Many people believe they're aging well, but unknowingly adopt habits that destroy their muscles day by day. One of the biggest culprits is a sedentary lifestyle. Spending long periods sitting still sends a message to the brain that muscle is no longer needed. And the body responds in the worst way: by getting rid of it. A study published in Clinical Nutrition 2020 showed that just 10 days of inactivity can reduce muscle protein synthesis by up to 30% in older adults. In other words, your body slows down muscle building very quickly when you stop moving. Another common habit is not getting enough protein at meals. After age 50, your body needs more protein than before to maintain muscle mass. But many people still eat like they did when they were younger: very little at breakfast, almost nothing at dinner. Plus, skipping meals, doing prolonged fasting without guidance, or following overly restrictive diets further weakens muscle tissue. These may seem like harmless choices, but in the medium term, they can seriously compromise your strength, balance, and quality of life. One of the most powerful foods to fight muscle loss after age 50 is the egg. Simple, inexpensive, and packed with benefits. It's a high-quality protein source, containing all the amino acids your body needs to maintain and rebuild muscle mass. But what most people don't know is that eggs are also rich in leucine, an essential amino acid that directly activates muscle protein synthesis, especially in older adults. Studies show this nutrient plays a key role in recovering muscle lost over time, making the egg a true ally for strength and vitality in later life. What makes the egg even more powerful is its bioavailability. The body absorbs its nutrients very efficiently. A single egg provides about 6 grams of high-quality protein, along with B vitamins, vitamin D, and choline, which also support muscle function. Best of all, it's an accessible, versatile food that's easy to include in any meal of the day. If you're losing strength, regularly adding eggs to your diet can be a simple and strategic step toward regaining vitality. Knowing that eggs help preserve muscle is just the beginning. The secret lies in how to properly include them in your routine. Experts recommend consuming between 25 and 30 grams of protein at each meal to keep muscle protein synthesis active, and eggs are a practical and efficient way to reach that goal. Each egg contains about 6 grams of protein, so having 2 or 3 per meal can make a real difference. What matters is spreading that intake throughout the day, not concentrating it all at lunch or dinner, and turning it into a consistent, balanced, and personalized habit, always with professional guidance. Ideally, protein intake should be evenly distributed throughout the day. In other words, It doesn't help to pack all your protein into just one meal. Regularly eating eggs at breakfast or as a savory snack in the late afternoon is a practical and effective way to keep your body nourished. But it's essential to remember, nothing replaces the guidance of a nutritionist. If you have high cholesterol, kidney problems, or other health conditions, always seek professional advice before making any dietary changes. The secret lies in consistency and safety. With small changes and the right support, you can regain strength, vitality, and quality of life in just a few weeks. Muscle loss is not an inevitable part of aging. It's a signal that your body needs attention and care. Many people only realize this when they can no longer climb stairs with confidence or lift a heavier object without effort. But the truth is, with the right choices, you can prevent it from reaching that point. If you're over 50, daily movement and the intake of high-quality proteins, like eggs, can make all the difference in preserving your strength, independence, and quality of life. And remember, each body has its own needs. That's why it's so important to consult a nutritionist before making dietary adjustments. If this video made sense to you, subscribe to the channel now. Every week we share valuable tips for those who want to live longer and better. And in the comments, tell us your age. That way we can create even more targeted content for you. And if you know someone in your family who's already losing strength or avoiding movement, share this video. It could make all the difference. If you apply what you learned here, in just a few weeks, you may start feeling more energy, balance, and vitality in your daily life.